Hey guys, so it's Team Zombie King back at it again. How are you guys doing today? So check this out. It's Ace talking to you guys, and guys, we're back at it again with some Lawbreakers. And I know I recently said that I was going to drop this game and replace it with Fortnite, which I did, but I still do play it on my downtime, and I just spend money on it. And one of the things that I do want to talk about is that this game is going down. You know, its popularity is going down, its base players are going down, and I want this to get more support, and then I'll bring it back up again. I still do support the game. Heck, I got the Dead Zone edition of the game, um, and it's probably in the probably top three most fast-paced games out at this current moment in time, with the gravity and with, just there are so many things you have to take into account. Like they put so much into the game, and you can tell they put a lot into it. And they recently came out with some news, some update news, not just the patch for this patch, which is 1.3, but they came out with a lot more saying that they're still going to keep going, they're going to keep bringing out stuff. And my personal opinion is that when you have a game like this, it's kind of like you want to make it more, but the only way right now you're going to bring players in is that players aren't going to pay that $20 or $30 you want them to pay. Not at this moment, not anymore. Now the only option is that you got to think to yourself. For me, if I was them, is that I want to make this game free, but if I make the game free, what do I do for the players that have paid money for it? Like you're gonna have to make something a significant change where people can see, like, not just that these players are some of the founders, but these players paid money and they get this extra thing. Where free players will come in. I mean, when you got a game, you got this game, and then you got games like Overwatch and Paladins. I feel like Paladins is putting up a big fight to Overwatch because it's free. And Overwatch kind of, Overwatch is kind of like they came out with this. They put a lot more work into the thing than I believe Paladins did. Paladins is picking up more and more as we speak. I feel like Overwatch already has reached its prime, and it has great things in it, but it's Overwatch. But now Paladins is changing, to adding much more stuff, and but I'm obviously more towards biased toward Paladins, but I did pick up this game because it's so fast paced. It's a game that needed to be out in the stores, but I feel like that's the main thing that they're gonna have to do to make this game so much better. Um and just make more players come in, But I'm gonna continue going on here. All right. So here I'm gonna talk about some of the basic things or some of the big things that they made in this recent patch review that came out a day or two ago. So let's first start off here. Um, all right, guys. So we're gonna talk about the new map called Promenade. It's nice. It's dope. I like it. We're also gonna talk about some new features that they changed about the roles, the kick decals, and the XP tracker. We're also gonna talk about some game mode changes, which actually I like a lot, and in-game improvements. All right, so let's first start off here. Promenade at night, guys. Even just from afar, when I first saw this, the game looks dope. They put time into this, guys. They they know what the heck they're doing. This map is nice. I like it. It's dope. Definitely, guys, take a look at it if you guys haven't. Um, it's really nice and I like it. And they also made a big changes to some of the map things that went on in aspects of like choosing maps and what map you're gonna play next and things like that. I'll get into that a little later in the in-game improvements. All right, guys. So next, I show this picture here because crazy new thing here, guys. The roll limit is now set to 2. So now, if you're playing a game of Uplink or playing a game of Overcharge or anything battery, you can't just have a full thing of Juggernauts or a full thing of healing or full enforcers. A lot of things that I see a lot is a lot of people like to go like 4 Juggernauts and like 1 medic, or 4 Juggernauts and that always one other player. And 4 Juggernauts is OP when you're protecting something. As long as you get it there, and then you can switch your character and then be 4 Juggernauts that will protect everything. Like now you can't do that. Now you can only have 2 of a character, and it's also very bothersome with some players that take this game very seriously. Um, where you want to win and not everybody's just choosing this one specific character and they don't want to change. This would be definitely more. It'll be much better in the long run. A lot of people might not like it right now, but it will be much better in the long run. So yeah. All right, so let's go here, guys. This new kick decals. Oh my God! They not only will you be kicking when you kick someone, will it show up on their screen, but now you can actually plant your kick decal anywhere on the map, anywhere. You can now imprint it anywhere you want, which is pretty dope. I love it. It's just something that they, probably thought about a little while ago, but probably was like, yeah, let's make this a thing now. I like it. It's dope. It's a pretty cool thing. This is probably my favorite change in the whole thing is the XP tracker. Now you can actually see all the extra XP you're earning, and you get more XP the more consecutive matches you go. But now you can actually see it, and you also get a party bonus, which is dope. Like this is like it's nice because you can actually see these things now. You can actually see what the hell's going on. Hey, how much XP am I gonna extra earn? How many matches consecutively have I been playing? They give you more the more matches you play. You know what I'm saying? This is good. It'll and you get bonus XP. The fact that it shows you and it's not you just don't see this at the end of the round is pretty nice, and I like it a lot. I think it's pretty darn dope. So, all right, so let's keep it going here. Guys, Blitzball. Oh my God. So the really cool thing is this. Check this out. Now they've increased the radius for reducing the Blitzball shield from 850 to 1,000. So now you don't have to be as close to it. Instead of being as close as you were, now you can be a little tiny bit more further away and still reduce the shield for the Blitzball shield. Guys, when you really think about it, you put in so much time right standing in the middle of it. And I mean, I get it. You got to work as a team and you got to protect your teammates, but you're standing almost right next to the Blitzball and reducing its shield. And they made this change for a lot of other modes too. Here on the battery mode, overcharge mode, so they increased the radius again for that. And then that's basically what I just said there. um but now, also with with reducing the shield, with increasing the radius, they've also changed this. Now, instead of it being a sphere, they changed it to a cylinder. Well, the way you look at it, the way it goes, to some people it bothered them that it looked like a sphere, so they changed it to a cylinder. That's all it was. And aspects when you're looking at the timer, looking at the shield go down slowly, that's what happens there. It just very slowly, um, you'll see everything start to change, and you'll kind of see there like um the shield. I guess a lot of people bothered the way it looked, so I guess they changed it for some apparent reason. It's not that much of a big change, but I do like that they increased the radius for it. So I think that's pretty darn dope. For Uplink, that did the same exact thing. For you to take the Uplink and taking down the shield, they increased the radius of it. But with also increasing the radius, they also increased the shield, guys. So that's also something that you guys need to remember too and notice too. All right, guys. So next up here, the in-game improvements, which are some of my favorite things here. So first thing is you can now play on various maps. So now there's going to be it's not just excuse me. There's not just going to be just one map you play on consecutively. It's actually going to be a change now. Now you can actually play on multiple maps at different times. And so if you play on one map, for one turn, for one match, you stick to playing this one map, that's fine. Now the next match, it's not going to be the same one. That possibility has gone down a lot because a lot of people want to try out much and many more different things. So that's dope. I like it. They're definitely listening to what the players say and they're changing those things. Next thing up, match leavers automatically receive a D grade for matches they abandon. Guys, you guys can be the top person. You guys can have a 10,000 score. You guys can be doing phenomenal. If you leave, you'll automatically get a D. Usually when you leave, a team goes downhill after that because every person in this game counts. Every person. Like you can't just you really need to work as a team in this game. And this game pushes that a lot. So next up, adjusted score grade requirements so that players will see S and S plus grades more often for performing well in a match. Guys, this is good because now you don't have to now you'll just start seeing S and S pluses more. So instead of it being, I believe it's like 10,000 to get that S plus, now it might be like 9,500, 9,500, or just 9,000. They just want to make it where, you work your butt off to get this heart. Even if you lose the game, you work your butt off to get and to do this good for your team. And you might be the highest person on your team, but your team, your highest team score might only be what? Maybe like a 5,000, 6,000 one. Now that's changed. And now you can actually, earn these grades more. Second to last here, and they added an update available icon, which is dope for PC and PS4 players. The reason I mention this, a lot of people are like, well, it's not a big deal. No, well, it is a big deal. Now, when you're in game and an update comes out, now they just say, now they'll just tell you update available, so you can just restart your PS4. And guys, as you guys can notice, the wait time for the update, like on your PS4 or Steam, their updates aren't big. They're a few gigabytes big, and then you can get right to playing again. They don't do like the big like 30 gigabytes or 40 gigabytes updates, which is something that I also like about this game. The wait time for this game, on other games you got to wait a long time to do certain things. This game is amazing. You don't have to wait that long, and I like that aspect of the game a lot. All right, guys, and last but not least, players can now bind a mouse button for push to talk setting. For my PC players, I don't know about the PS4. Yeah, I don't know about that. You might have to just enable it, but there might be like maybe if you could press two buttons at the same time, um, or something like that. But I don't think there's gonna be, unless you have like a specific way you play this game on your PS4 and aspects of like controllers and stuff. Now instead of just having, instead of just clicking on or off for your voice control, now you can actually if you make a G or H or any button or tab, whatever you want to do. If as long now you can set it now, to just talk when you want to talk. That way people won't always have to hear you, or you won't have to click always on and off your microphone, which is pretty darn dope. So I like that. Alright guys, let me know how you guys feel about the video. I like this game a lot. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section. And I know I'm a little late on this patch recap review, but I've worked on the PowerPoint. I took some time to look into some more research. I don't fully want to drop this game yet, and I'm probably not going to fully drop it. It's just going down on my scale of games to play, but I definitely want you guys to check it out, please. And make sure you guys press that subscribe button and maybe check out some of the videos that you see on the left and right side of the screen. Alright guys, so this is Team Zombie King, and my name is Ace Ace. My partner is ZK and Double R. And we are out. See you guys on the next episode.